Hi everybody, welcome back to We're Not Finished. We are so excited to be with you again and to let you know that over 890 of you responded with likes and shares and lots and lots and lots of comments. So much so that we really do believe that we are onto something here with the We Are Not Finished and how we are going to, as we move forward in this stage of our life, remain relevant.
Absolutely. We were heartened to see the overwhelming response to, oh my goodness, I'm at that same place, or I'll be at that same place soon, and I think about it and I want to talk about it. So after looking at everything everyone had to say, we decided that we would launch today's video with a conversation about relevancy. How do you remain relevancy at this point in our journey?
Absolutely. We know just from talking to one another and sharing the things between us, we have an identity that's wrapped around being moms, being mothers, being wives, being teachers, administrators. Harriet's been a hospital administrator. She's worked in the virtual world.
But I'm going to interrupt and I'm going to say we're grateful for that. We're blessed with our families, with our husbands, and all of the life experience we have. So I don't want to forget to say that because we have to make sure karma's on the right side here.
Absolutely,
That's wonderful, and we're grateful, and but we need to fortify ourselves now with the stuff we need to move forward.
Absolutely. And what we found is that we, like you say, we continue to be moms and we continue to be wives and sisters, but we always fall back to what we were in our career when somebody says in a social forum, so what do you do, Harriet?
And I say, oh my goodness, I've done many wonderful things. Most recently, I was a virtual school leader, principal of a virtual school. Before that, I was a teacher for many years. I was a hospital administrator. How about you, Krista?
Oh, I'm a yoga teacher. However, before that, I was an educator for 30 years. So why? Why, when you ask me the question, what do you do, which is a present day question, I fall back on what I did.
Past tense.
Past tense. I think it has to do with ego.
I think it has to do with ego too. And I think that there's a reason we do that. I think we do that because for so many years we heard and we internalized, what are you going to be? What are you going to do? Who's going to think about you if you don't do something? So we always proceeded with, what are you going to do in the future? And then when we reached that point, we were happy with ourselves there. So we talked about, oh, this is what I do. But now we're reaching a new phase where we don't do those things. Why are we still holding on to the past?
Absolutely. And in my experience so far, people are not turned off by the fact that I teach yoga and I'm no longer an administrator. And on the contrary, they're very interested in what I'm doing now. But I think the piece is that we looked to our past careers as our identifiers of who we were. Well, we always were who we are on the inside. We just never answered the question that way. We are who we see, what we see, what we hear, what we experience. We're all of those things. We weren't just this one thing that we pigeonholed ourselves into, and nor are we now. So we wonder, are you struggling with that same thing? Are you struggling with remaining relevant? Are you struggling with how are you identifying yourself as you enter this new phase?
Can you wake up each day and still get ready to face your day? Or are you saying, I don't have a job to go to. I don't have to get ready anymore. We think that you need to get ready to be you. We think it's time to look at who you are in the inside and discover our relevancy or reconnect with our relevancy that way instead of what we did. And that's not necessarily an easy journey. And that's why we want to talk.
Absolutely. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you're struggling with. We want to know how you remain relevant. How are you rewiring, reigniting? Please give us all your feedback. We will love to hear your comments. And just follow our links. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.